Parenting and running a household is not romantic or glamorous. It can be hard, thankless, and repetitive work. And sure, there are joys, but there can also be stresses and sorrows. But know this, through it all, Jesus knows and appreciates your efforts, your tears, your pains and struggles, and your work shapes the future of not only this world, but eternity itself. This is August 6th, and I'm Pastor Virgil Koval, and this is Power to Serve Today, a daily devotional podcast with a mission to help Christians grow. Our topic today, the power of parenting, and our text comes from 2 Kings 5, verses 1 to 3. Now Naaman, commander of the army of the king of Syria, was a great and honorable man in the eyes of his master. He was also a mighty man of valor, but a leper. And the Syrians had gone out on raids and had brought back captive a young girl from the land of Israel. She waited on Naaman's wife. Then she said to her mistress, "If only my master were with the prophet who is in Samaria, for he would heal him of his leprosy." If you don't know the story of Little Maid, and we call her that because we don't even know her name, read about it in 2 Kings chapter 5. She was a slave, a captive, and a witness for God, and this young lady was doing what kings, nobles, priests, and even the prophets of Israel could not do. She was unconsciously fulfilling the high calling of Israel. As she served in Naaman's heathen home, his suffering and the terrible marks of his disease aroused her sympathy. She remembered the wonderful miracles of healing performed by Elisha and said to her mistress, "If only my master were with the prophet in Samaria, for he would heal him of his leprosy." She knew that the power of heaven was in Elisha, and she believed that the God of heaven could and would heal Naaman. Here's the wondrous thing. They listened to her. It's kind of amazing. You see, the manner in which she conducted herself in that heathen home, doing her simple everyday task, her sincere concern and sympathy for Naaman and his wife, carried a power to convince and to convict. Naaman and his wife began to believe. And you see, this brings our attention to an everyday task that we call parenting. We have to think of Little Maid's parents. This power of character she displayed is indicative of the kind of early training Little Maid received in the home. They led her to trust in God. They showed her how to have a living relationship with God. They taught her how to do her work well. There is no higher trust than that committed to fathers and mothers in the care and training of their children. We really have no idea how our children may serve. They may spend their lives managing the affairs of a home. They may engage in life's common vocations or go as gospel teachers to foreign lands, but all are alike called to be missionaries for God, ministers of mercy to the world. The parents of that Hebrew maid, as they taught her of God, did not know the destiny that would be hers, but they were faithful to their trust, and in the home of the captain of the Syrian host, their child bore witness to the God whom she had learned to honor. Our promise today comes from Proverbs 22:6. "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." And so I'm reminding you today of the universe-changing power of your godly, faithful parenting, the kind of difference that it will have and can have today.